So most of the track and field athletes had the weekend off, but we did have a handful that were competing at either Notre Dame or Nebraska for some very specific reasons. Notre Dame went very well. Alex Wilson, once again, broke a school record, her own school record in the mile. She crushed it by 5 seconds, which she's obviously running well. We're excited about that. Amber Clock had a big day. She ran 2:08 in the 800 meters, so she's now number 2 all time, and she's just getting better and better every week, so that was exciting. Brette Correy, she's our sophomore. She had a breakthrough in the 800 as well. She had a big PR in 2:11. And Kelsey Kirchoff and Trai Bunch, they both ran the 3,000, both had nice PRs. Trai Bunch actually had a 7-second PR, so terrific job in that group that went to Notre Dame. Nebraska, we had a very small group there. Brandon Carnes normally would have had the weekend off, but his times are getting so good that he could qualify for nationals in the 200, and indoors is kind of crazy. The indoor championships are always staged on a 200-meter bank track. And if you've never been on one, you really need to get on one so that nationals isn't your first time. So that's the purpose for him going there. He ran a very, very fast time, 21:48. So terrific experience for him. And we got our mission accomplished with that. And then Chaley Rath, we took her just because her high jumps are going so well, and her issues have been consistency with her approach. And she was rock solid with her approach. She jumped very well, and so had a great outing. So the group that we had competed very well. Everybody moved forward, set PRs, and the rest of the group rested, because this next week is our biggest non-conference meet of the year. It's going to be at Iowa State, the Iowa State Classic, and there's some really outstanding teams there. I believe there's about 11 full teams, mostly between the Big Ten and the Big 12, but there are a handful of other teams, SEC and ACC as well. So we'll definitely be tested. It'll be a terrific meet, getting excited about it, and I think the athletes are looking pretty solid. So far, so good. Everybody's improving, so we just need to stay the course, keep them healthy, and do our jobs as coaches. You know, for most athletes, it's just steady improvement, and I want to see them compete well, because at the conference meet, you know, they're going to be doubling and tripling, and so the competitive component is incredibly important. But we also want to give Alex Wilson a crack at the school record in the 3,000. She hasn't run it yet. The women's distance medley, we're going to stack that, and they're going to run really fast, and I'm sure that they're going to break the school record significantly, but they also have an outside shot to get into the nationals, which is something we've never been able to say before. The women's 4x4 needs to improve their time just a little bit to ensure that they're in the fast section at the conference meet. And then beyond that, we just need to keep improving in all of our areas. So, you know, we're moving into a peak. The next week should mark the start of the peak performances for us, and that'll carry right through the conference meet.